How do you call a process of searching for the opportunities to invest your money? Investigation. Hi there, this is Matt Sierra and this is the very new episode of Get Skills. This show where we are thinking about the possibilities to give you more skills which are useful in your life. Remember that below this video you're gonna find the pretty interesting bonus, so check this out. And okay, right now, let's begin. There are a lot of investment opportunities in the world. Some people invest in Bitcoin, other invest in real estate, other buy gold, and so on. And wherever we think about those possibilities, we are talking about the numbers like 6%, 12%. Well, if we're talking about Bitcoin, then we've got 100%, 1000% even. But if we're talking about those more classical investments like real estate or gold, then we think in our shares, then we think about 8% per year, for example, 12% per year. And this is something normal. What's more normal is that we are also aware of the fact, some of us, not all, but most of us are aware of the fact that investment means risk. Yeah, so it is possible to buy some real estate and just lose maybe not all the money, or maybe even almost all the money, because, for example, recently Lionel Messi, the great soccer player, lost 30 million pounds because he had to just he couldn't open his hotel. He built it. The hotel was there already, but it was impossible to open it because he broke some laws unconsciously, and he just had to shut it down. So he lost a lot of money. So you're aware, when you invest in Bitcoin, you can lose 90% of your money. When you invest in gold, you can lose 50% of your money, and this is absolutely normal. What if there was some possibility to invest your money and time which would give you 100% of certainty that you're gonna earn a lot of money with it? It seems impossible, but there's one thing. And of course, you've read the title of this episode, so you already know what I'm talking about. This is investing in yourself. This is something which has to earn money. I only found two possibilities that people who invested in themselves, like learning a lot of things, reading a lot of books, attending conferences and seminars, workshops, like they didn't earn money finally. The first case was if they died shortly after. Yeah, so someone read 10 books, but then he died because he had an accident, so he didn't have enough time to earn using this knowledge, unfortunately. But let's hope that it's not gonna be our case, yeah, neither mine nor yours. So let's assume that we're gonna live long and healthy. So right now, the second option was that they were just lazy. Like, for example, I know some guys who were attending a lot of seminars. They bought everything that was on the market in their particular industry. But in the end, they just attended those seminars because they could meet pretty nice people, interesting guys there, and drink some beer with them. The seminar itself was interesting, but they were not interested in using this knowledge. So they came back from the seminar and they just didn't use it. That's one of the dangers of personal development, when people buy some products, read a lot of books, and then they just don't use it. It's obviously pointless. But if you're not gonna be dead soon, and if you're not a lazy pig, then you're gonna earn a lot of money investing in yourself. But what does it mean and why it is much more important than investing in Bitcoin, investing in real estate, investing in gold or whatever. It's more important because this is something you could control. Yeah, you will not control the price, the Bitcoin price. You will not control the gold price. You will not control real estate market. It is impossible. But you fully or almost fully control yourself. So you can gain some skills and then use them, and then you have to earn on them. Maybe it's not as easy always, but in every particular case, but sooner or later you will earn using your new skills. And what kind of skills could those be? Well, I could divide them into three groups. The first group is so-called hard skills. Hard skills are the skills that are measurable, that are obvious. Yeah, like speaking a foreign language. This is a hard skill because whether he can speak or he can't speak. That's easy to know. Yeah, constructing the building. This is a hard skill. Someone can do it, others can't. And we can compare people and know which one can and which one can't. So it's pretty obvious. Those are hard skills. And reading books, watching YouTube channels, studying something at the university could be helpful. But of course, it's always pretty important to find out, to search for the knowledge that is full of quality content. That's a very important stuff. But I'm gonna get back to it later. So hard skills, then soft skills. So those are the skills that are not as easy to follow, to measure, like being likable, like having charisma, like having the capability of selling things. So motivating, having a skill to motivate other people. Those are the things that, how could you measure your skill of motivating other people? It's not easy. It's not as obvious. You couldn't just create a test, A/B, and force them to give you the answers, and then you know if you're a motivational guy or no. It's not as easy. That's why they are called soft skills. And they are very, very important. Because people who only have their hard skills could be the best experts in their fields. But they will not get rich without those possibilities, without those skills. To be likable, to share this knowledge, to share this expertise, to get to know important people in the industry. And probably you know some of those guys. Maybe you're one of them, as for now, that has a lot of knowledge, a lot of technical expertise, but you just don't find the way to monetize it, to change it into money. Probably or possibly you lack those soft skills. So you also need them because they are very important. And although they are equally important, but I guess it's easier to get a lot of money in life or to just be successful, whatever it means for you. I guess it's much easier having a lot of soft skills, even if your hard skills are not perfect. So even if you're far from perfect with your hard skills, but your soft skills are good enough, then you're gonna be definitely successful. That's it. And then the third group that I added myself is personal skills. Because it's so obvious that we plan our business life, that we plan our finances. Like everyone, whether does it or knows that he should do it. Yeah. But many people, probably most of them, don't get to the point when it comes to private life. So they don't plan it. They don't gain in skills. And for example, once I attended Brian Tracy's seminar, and he asked us, the people in the room, he asked us, who here has children? So more or less 60-70% of the room raised their hands. including myself. And then the second question was, okay, so now out of those people who have children, who wants them to be happy, to be successful, to be rich, to be healthy, and so on. So it was pretty obvious, yeah, that all the people who raised the hands earlier raised hands again. Yeah, it was pretty obvious. And then Brian asked us, okay, out of those people, who read at least 4 books about raising children? And then I felt this shame. I thought, shame on you, Matt. You probably even haven't read a single one, not speaking about 4. And yeah, most of the people didn't raise hands this time. And it got me thinking, yeah, like we're declaring that something is pretty important to us, but then we're lacking proofs. Yeah, because how is it possible to raise a healthy, rich, and happy children by itself? Is it possible to just happen? Yeah, like my children will be happy. Maybe they will, or maybe they won't. Definitely, you should help them, because if you know that you should help your wallet in order to get more money, if you know that you should help your company to get more money, to be more successful, then why don't we know that we have to help our kids, or that we have to help our relationship with our wife, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, and so on. Yeah, that we leave it like it could happen, and like all the problems could solve by themselves, and yeah, it would just work. But it doesn't want to work. So that's why I added the third group of skills, which I call private skills. Yeah, this is, for example, the skill of teaching people, of teaching your kids, the skill for solving the problems in your marriage or in your relationships, to get along with people, to have friends, to have a good private life, like even sex life. This is also the skill, yeah, like it doesn't just happen that you're better in your bed. So this is also a skill. So there are those 3 skill groups: hard skills, soft skills, and private skills, in order to have a happy personal life. With those skills that you first have to note down, yeah, type down, and then after you write it down, you could just plan implementing them. I mean, plan learning them, because the fact that you lack some of them today doesn't mean that you're gonna lack them tomorrow. Yeah, you have to learn them, or maybe you don't have to do anything, but I guess it's worth it. So the first step is to do it on paper. Really, write down all the skills from all the 3 categories that you wanna learn, or maybe some of them you already have, but not on this particular level that would satisfy you. Yeah, so you need more work in order to get better. So that's it, and it's gonna help you. But again, I must remind you that you have to do it on paper, writing down all those skills. And then the next step is picking one of them, because it's pretty hard, or maybe even impossible, to work on all of them all the time. Yeah, like I'm gonna take 7 new skills, possible new skills, and then I'm gonna work hard, learn. It's pretty hard, if possible. So I would rather advise you to pick one of them and then start only working on this particular stuff, yeah, on this particular capability or skill. So what does it mean to work on it? Well, it means, I call it all-in massive action, which means doing everything that is possible to learn it. So it depends on what type of skill it is, but generally it means seminars, workshops, buying books, getting a lot of free knowledge here on YouTube. There's a lot of it. So why not using it, watching, reading, listening to podcasts, and doing everything that is possible, maybe paying some mentor or consultant if you have enough money to take some private lessons, private consultations in order to get quicker. There is a great opportunity in working for free. I know. If you hear working for free in 21st century, you wanna get me bankrupt or what? No, I mean that if you lack skills, then it could be a great opportunity to you to work for free for someone who's got the best skills in the world or somewhere in your region or country. Because then, no one's gonna pay you for working without capabilities and skills. It's pointless, yeah? Why to pay such a person if there are plenty of people with great skills? So they prefer to pay them. But if you're free, because you wanna practice with them, like 6 months working for free for some expert of your field, in your field, then it's a great opportunity to learn for free. Well, they will not pay you, but it's kinda 6-month workshop with an expert for free. So this is the great opportunity. I did it a couple of times and I really recommend it to everyone who can afford it. Yeah, because of course, if you work hard 8 hours per day, for example, for someone and you're not paid, it means that you have to have another sources of money. So not everyone could do it. But if you can, or if you can do it only partially, like 2 hours per day, then you should definitely go for it. So do everything that is possible, and I can assure you that if you're not gonna die, let's hope it's not gonna happen, and if you're not a lazy pig, so you're gonna really use this knowledge, then you're gonna be successful, and then it's gonna be like 100, like having 100 bitcoins. Because even if you didn't invest this money in Bitcoin, and then you saw that, for example, those Bitcoins would be 10 times more expensive. Anyway, it's not a loss, because investing this money in yourself will give you, I don't know, 100,000% return on your investment. It's infinite, because you're gonna earn with it for years, forever. Yeah, you're not gonna lose this ability. So you could, if you plan to live 50 years more, then you've got 50 years of using this skill, and you needed only to invest, for example, 6 months to acquire this skill. So this is a great deal. 6 months, for example, plus, I don't know, $10,000 if you needed to go to buy some workshops or seminars or something, books, whatever. And then that's it. The investment is over, but the return on this investment is gonna make you rich. That's skill thinking, yeah? Like, I'm thinking about the success in terms of skills. If I wanna earn more, then I have to ask myself, why should people pay me more? Well, the answer is, in order to earn more, I need to know more. Because if I know more, it means that I can solve more of my customers' problems, yeah? And people always pay you only to solve their problems. If they are sad, they pay someone who's gonna make them happy, yeah? Whether selling them a beer or organizing a stand-up comedy for them. But they pay for solving their problem. So if someone has some kind of headache or pain in the back, he pays a doctor to solve this particular problem. That's how the world works. That's how money works. It's as simple as that, which means that you have to solve problems, and in order to solve problems, you have to have more skills. That's it, as simple as that. So, resuming all of those stuff, investing in yourself is the only secure investment in the world. It's the simplest one to begin with. It's the cheapest one. And also, it's gonna be 100% sure. I mean, it's gonna earn you a lot of money if you're not lazy. So there are 3 types of skills, or at least in this particular way of thinking. Hard skills, like speaking a language, using tools, using your gun to shoot the goal, yeah, and so on, the aim. The second one are soft skills, selling, smiling, being a nice guy, creating the charisma, the good energy around you, which those soft skills will help you sell your hard skills. And the third category are private skills that you use to maintain a great relationships for years, to have friends, to have happy and intelligent kids, and so on, which are also pretty important because you're not gonna be good at it by yourself, because it's not as easy. Like raising children is a very difficult thing, and all the parents could agree with that. So we have to learn more. And in order to plan them, you have to take some piece of paper, write down all the skills that you need, then pick one of them and just start learning using all-in massive action method, which means YouTube videos, podcasts, seminars, workshops, everything. That's it for today. I hope it's gonna help you in your private and business life. I hope you're gonna like this episode, subscribe to my channel, and share with your friends. And remember about the bonus that you're gonna check out this bonus below this video and download it right now. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.